This edition of Mac Voices is sponsored by Casper, a better mattress for a better night's sleep. To find out more, try one for 100 days and get a $50 discount. Visit casper.com/MacVoices. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is Mac Voices at CES in Las Vegas. I'm here with Brian of ZeroChroma to find out what's new this year, because Brian, you always end up costing me money because you have the best iPhone and iPad cases out there.
Well, we have a lot of fun creating new things. So
What do we have?
Two fun things to talk about. Last year we talked about the any angle, any orientation stand and the various mounting systems that we have. So we've kind of taken those and refined and added a couple things. And so the basic stand now has a strap built into it. So this same stand, and I'm going to open this up and turn a little here. This stand opens up like this, just like the others, and it does any angle and any orientation. And it does still have, this is for an iPad Mini 4, and it still does have the slide lid technology, so you can slide the lid off, removing the weight and the bulk, and you can use those slides, that slide track there, for mounting onto the various mounts that we have, including the headrest and any surface mount. Well, what I'll talk about is the newest feature to this, which is built into the stand, and you can see that there's fabric here. So not only is there a stand that does any angle and any orientation, there's also a strap. So I can now very easily hold this, and I can even, if I'm coaching or teaching, rotate this based on how the app works, right? Or hold this like this, and it makes for a really comfortable way, even at that angle, really comfortable way to hold this over a long period of time. So I'm not grabbing onto that little thin edge with all that weight. And similarly, and this is for this product that I just showed you was a ZeroChroma product. We're also doing the same type of thing. I just dropped that on the floor. Same type of thing, but for Under Armour, so our partner in the sports and fitness area that we had some products last year. Same type of thing. So you still get the stand, the any angle, any orientation stand, and it has the arm strap mount, which I'll show again, but it also has the strap now. So this is particularly good. Now this is an iPhone 6 or 6S, but for a 6 Plus, if the screen's all the way up here, you typically have to do that double tap to get the screen down. You don't have to do that now. Now, because I'm not grabbing all the way around the device, I'm merely holding it through this strap, which is a really easy way to hold this. I can now get into all those applications and comfortably hold this for a long period of time. It's not going to drop. If I happen to be doing that selfie out here over the edge of the Grand Canyon, I don't need to worry about dropping the phone. It's kind of built in. And yet you still get the mounting mechanism in the stand. So if I open up the stand here in preparation for mounting, this is the arm mount. And so there's a little notch. You can kind of feel it as you're pushing around, and then all you do is just push down. So the stand's turning. This just locks onto that. You push down, and then this rotates. And so I can actually have this on my lower arm for biking. So if I'm down like this, I can look at my GPS. I can do the music like this, or I can pop this back over here if I'm running, and actually float a 6 or 6 Plus size phone over my elbow and still do a push-up. And there's no interference here. And if I want to take this off, which it won't come off until I want it to, I push the button, this disconnects, and I can close that. And then, of course, we have the dash mounts. So they're back over here, but this stand essentially slips into the dash mount on the car like last year and does the same type of thing. We had to redesign it so that it grabbed onto the sides because you got the fabric in the middle. Now that's the new stuff for this year. We're going to have a pretty cool iPad Pro case coming out, but it's going to be different tech because it's a really different device, and the way it's used is quite different.
Yeah, I was anxious to see what you did with that because it's such a different device, such a large device. I mean, it would be very easy for you all to just pump up the size and say this is it, but that's not exactly your style.
Yeah, well, there's some good reasons why you would want an any angle stand on there and the mounting systems and so on, but it's such a big device. The moment arm weight of it is very different, and so how it acts on your hand, how easy is it to get a hand behind it, what about the holding, how much am I using it standing versus sitting on a table with a keyboard, all those things are really different. So we're going to focus on those differences, and we've already got a really cool concept, should be out in another quarter.
Great. The iPad Mini 4, I think you said that's the case you just showed. Is that available yet, or when will that be?
It'll be out in March, and as will the Under Armour case and armband, which is actually a combo set. You get both this and this all in the same package.
Very nice. Okay, great. I'm going to look forward to both the cases and see what else you have up your sleeve.
I appreciate it.
Where folks go to get all this cool stuff is?
You'll be able to go to ZeroChroma.com, ZeroChroma.com, to buy the product. But we'll have the Under Armour product will be in places like Dick's Sporting Goods and other sporting goods stores across the country. And the Mini 4, actually, I'll leave it there. We're going to have it in other retailers, but I can't say who that is at the moment.
Got it. Understood. Brian, thanks so much. Good to see you.
All right, wonderful. Great seeing you. Thanks, Chuck. Take care.
Folks, more from CES in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. This is Mac Voices. Visit MacVoices.com for links, show notes, to subscribe, to connect with Chuck on Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and the Mac Voices blog. Subscribe to our weekly newsletter, the MacVoices Dispatch, to stay up to date on all the latest Mac Voices news from our front page or at macvoices.com/newsletter. Do more with your Apple tech by subscribing to the free Mac Voices magazine on Flipboard by visiting macvoices.com/magazine. Advertising and sponsorships handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.